Welcome back to Pokemon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. My friends, 4 fights left in total. 3 in the Victory Road and 1 against Cynthia. And then we are standing in the front of the E4 again. We have a lot of deaths, but that's fine. We have this team for this back-to-back fight. And we need to be a bit careful because we have some mons in the team what are actually planned for the E4. But they are still really good in this fight, so I have to bring them. Minus speed doesn't really matter in this fight. I think Ursaring is the best Pokemon. I think there's no better Pokemon for the fantasy, just because of the high base attack and the high base speed as well. At least it is higher than everything else, like Granbull, for example. And yeah, okay. For example, Raticate or Zangoose is faster, but they are not hitting that hard. So they need a decent attack at least. Yeah. Let's go, I would say. This fantasy is pretty easy, so we don't need to talk much about that. And yeah. So, we also used 1 scale for Crobat here in this fight. I will just speed that up because this is just like I have done it so many times already. We will kill this with Rock Slide. We don't need to scale the crunch here. Rock Slide, this is enough. With Life Orb. And it always looks dangerous, but it is never dangerous because we only get the Life Orb damage now. And what that means, we will always survive on exactly 5 HP. That is the first fight already. Okay, so I used 1 scale on Crobat for Heat Wave just to make it faster. Just to make this fight a bit faster, because I could technically just save the scale. But I have a lot of scales left still. Even I used a lot for just like 1 fight or 2 fights. For example, Glacian, I used Blizzard Scale only for the prize fight actually. But yeah, you don't need to hold back that much. And yeah, we always go here to Crobat on this guaranteed superpower. It sees a kill with superpower, it will always use superpower here. And that's a decent amount of damage. We are minus defensive, but that's fine. We will always fly. War Dance is fine. Superpower missed. And a Ninjask is gone. I think it could also Baton Pass, by the way, but then the Pokemon what comes in just eats the fly, what is also fine for me. Yeah, I would not mind that. And yeah, this is Electrode, and it would be Electrode, I think. The only thing is, it gets more spicy, because Electrode is actually speed boost then, with Baton Pass, and then it is faster than me. So we technically just need to outstall this super hard. What is possible? What is completely possible? Okay, so now we just use 1 U-turn because we need this chip damage. This is always slower because it's just minus speed. We need this small amount of chip damage because we are playing with Black Sludge. This is always an electric move. And this is always the ground move. And this U-turn chip we don't need anymore. But we can just do it. Go back to Crobat. And Heat Wave, kill it. Just to make it a bit faster here. Weavile comes in, wants to use Fake Out here always. This is always Fake Out. We go to Probopass. There's a Fake Out. That's fine. We will just use Magnet Bomb. We could also use Power Jam, it doesn't really matter, I think. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. We could Volt Switch here now. I think this dies to Recoil, right? It looks like. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. Okay. That's okay. I think I cannot Volt Switch, right? To get a free switch in. Let me just check that and confirm that. That's really important that I don't die to Flare Blitz Grid. So I am on exactly 142 HP. And Flare Blitz Crit have no rolls to crit kill me. So I can slow volt switch out. Yeah, we need to obviously count for that. That's really important. But, yeah. Okay, with that we get the free switch in, what is a bit better in this case. My Probopass will get healed anyways. And yeah, you need to calc with that. Like, I will not risk... whoa, it was going for high crit AI Stone Edge, by the way, here. Because this would always use E-Speed, usually. But that was high crit AI Stone Edge here. Okay, that's fine. So, Kingdra full life. My Crobat have the Person Berry, because this can use Confuse Ray on the switch in. And not my Crobat, my Electrode. I think I said Crobat, sorry. My Electrode. And yeah, this is the most important job for Electrode here. Just blast this Crobat away. And be a nice pivot as well in this fight. Okay. Obviously we are handicapped. I think the last fight is, we need to manage that slowly. Just because of the dusk. But we will be fine. I'm pretty sure about that. So we will just use Taunt here. That's why Ursaring is a really good lead here. We Taunt. And now we will just switch to Electrode. We don't need Electrode HP in this fight. Even this will crit struggle or something like that on me. It's completely fine if this happens. We will just use T-Bolt. And this will die in the next round anyways. I need to Zap Cannon. Yeah, I need to Zap Cannon here. It's fine. It's okay. I low rolled the first T-Bolt as well. It's okay. So, this is always EQ. This is really important. That's why we have done this pivot. So, Electrode always baits Torqual. We could also stay in Ursaring, but I don't want to take damage right now with Ursaring. For later. There's one thing what Ursaring have to do. We will go to Kingdra on this Torqual. This is guaranteed EQ. Crit is fine if this happens. That's completely fine if this happens. Okay, we always kill this with Surf now. This is a really strong Kingdra, by the way. 28 special attack, 22 speed. Mystic Water Surf always kills. And now we just get the Explosion Mon in and Hydro Cannon this. Okay, with that we have only Umbreon and Dusk left. This is always Umbreon. Phase 2 switch AI Umbreon because of a Focus Blast. But this will not always use Focus Blast. This can also use Dark Pulse. Both have the same highest roll. The only safe switch I have is Crobat here. It's fine if this crits. Because we are not baiting random moves after that. That is really important. Okay. Obviously no crit is better. And we always U-turn out here. Go to Electrode because Electrode HP is fine still. Because this is Psychic and even if this crits special defense drops, it's fine. We just U-turn again. This is always Focus Blast. We want to kill this Umbreon with U-turn. Go back to Crobat. If this is not enough, it should be enough. But if this is not enough, I just go to Probopass then. After that. I cannot pivot one more time for to Electrode. We U-turn. And we want to go to my Ursaring. Because Ursaring is never dead to a Mark Punch crit right now. And we need a small amount of chip damage. What that means for us, we will always sack Ursaring now here. This is not doing much damage, sadly. This is not doing much damage. And there was a chance for knockoff as well here. We can survive that. But we are most likely just dying on this Mark Punch. Okay. So we get one more Rock Slide off, what is not bad. That is for sure not bad. Okay. What we're gonna do here right now is we will go to Crobat. That is a Planet Sacrifice in the end. And that's why the full HP was really nice here. So we don't die to Mark Punch crit, straight up. because we want to have a small amount of chip damage here. We always U-turn here. This will never Mark Punch on me. And now we go to Probopass. I'm expecting the Shadow Force right now. If this is knockoff, it's also fine. Okay, there is a Shadow Force. Now we slow Volt Switch out. And this damage now is enough to kill this Dusk with Brave Bird. Because we are not holding a damage item, Brave Bird is only doing 76 minimum damage. And yeah, Dusk is tanky of course, so we kinda need to prep that. Brave Bird always kills now, and this fight is over. Okay, one more sacrifice, it's fine. Othering actually have done his job in this fight. Amazing Pokemon for this fight for sure. And yeah. Now, next fight is Steven. Thank you for watching guys, and see you guys in the Steven fight.